What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another Eyes One marathon. After checking out all of their dance practices, or title track dance practices at least, I'm in the mood to check out more from them. So I've decided to do all of their Japanese title tracks in order, music videos in a row, and I'm also going to throw in the Did Dance My Universe sort of app thingy that they did around Panorama era at the end. But yeah, I have no idea what their Japanese songs are going to sound like. Usually, Korean groups debuting or putting out music in Japan, they kind of tailor it more to the Japanese market than they do to the Korean one or the global one that they would normally do. So I'm expecting a bit of a change up in the sound, not like the typical, because Eyes One title tracks in Korea have a very distinct signature to them, where if you were to listen to just the beats, you would think that they were all very connected to each other. So I'm expecting it to be a little bit different in that respect, but Eyes One so far has been nothing but high quality, so I'm expecting that in this one. This is Suki to Iwasetai, their debut in Japan. If you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's jump in. No lyrics. This was around either La Vie en Rose or Violetta sort of era from the appearances? Dude, Yujin is so tall. The footwork, the little heel toe. This is really interesting. It is so different from what I am used to from Ice One, but I like it. Also, the dancing in the trench coats. Nice. Hey, interesting choice of shot, editor. Chaewon. Lots of Wonyoung so far, and she's doing it really well. I like how much they're singing together on this song. I don't know if it has to do with the message of the song, but I like all the harmonizing and vocal stacks they have. Wonder what the significance of taking the jackets off and then putting them back on is. Definitely enjoyed that a lot. I think I like the vocal aspect of the chorus, but the instrumental aspect of it I feel like is a little cluttered for me. But I definitely enjoyed that song. I think One Young absolutely killed it in this one. She got a lot of time, like a lot of lines, but I think that they actually distributed it pretty evenly. Like there were a lot of times where members were singing together. There were no trademark Eyes One powerful vocal moments that kind of stand out and stick in the mind. Like there are in their Korean title tracks, especially in like Panorama, for example. And this is a lot earlier, but even in Lavia and Rose, there are a lot, not a lot, but a few, like especially from Yuri and Unbi as well. And there was not really anything of that in here, and I think maybe it would have added something to have that. I also, just looking at this still image, I feel bad for their knees. But yeah, I don't know what the Japanese market was like at the time, or if this did well. So let me know if you know how well it did. But yeah, it was a very good song. Not my favorite from them by any means. I think at the moment I definitely prefer all of the Korean title tracks to this. But I don't know. We'll see how the sound develops. Let's move on to the first comeback. Right, here we have Buenos Aeries. Interesting that the Japanese song has a Spanish name, but that kind of also plays into their sort of Latin influence that they had in a lot of their Korean title tracks. So I don't know, maybe this one will sound a bit different from the first one. Let's go. Check it out. Really bright. This is already different. The director said yes to lights. Hey, go back a little bit, see what they're saying. Is that French? Okay, based on Chaewon's hair, this was around Fiesta. Pre-chorus was better than the chorus. Was the auto-tune on their voices necessary? There is so much like mixing of languages here. I like it, but I don't know if it like helps the song. Yuri, killing it. That one, I think, is by far my least favorite song that I've ever heard from IZ*ONE. I didn't like the chorus. I liked the pre-chorus. The verses were okay. The beat was fun, like it was catchy, but the song itself never really seemed to take advantage of that in the lyrics. So they never like blended it in a way where I was like into it. Yeah, there's just not really anything about this that screams like IZ*ONE to me, because like the video itself is too bright. Like it just feels like they put like a white balance, like, and skewed it all the way to white for this one. The choreo didn't look especially impressive because IZ*ONE is a group of like 12 main dancers, so I don't know, maybe I'm just used to it being better from them. And yeah, the song itself just never grabbed me, which is a shame because I really wanted to like it. But yeah, this is like not good in my opinion. Like if you enjoy this song, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong, but for me, I didn't find anything in it to latch onto and find enjoyable, except for maybe Yuri's high note, but that's like one bright spot in the song for me at the moment. Maybe I'll feel different if I listen to it a couple more times, but right now I'm very low on this one. So let's just move straight on to the next one. All right, here we have Vampire, the last Japanese title track. Let's go. I'm hoping from the name it's a little bit more dark. I mean, I already love the styling. Wonyeon looks like a doll. And that was Sakura at the start, right? She looked great. Wait, was that a cut? Oh my god, that was so clean. What? What? Vampire Chaewon? Hello? Oh my god, this is already the best one. Sakura starting a song? Harmonies. Yenna looks great. Yuri looks great. God, she's insane. This is by far the best of the three already. Also, I just want to go back a little bit. Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm hearing like a low harmony that sounds like it could be Unbi, but maybe Yuri. Just in like the very lowest part of the beat when they're singing. And it sounds like that little bit of added texture to it. It sounds so good. I don't know. Yeah, I think those two are the only ones it could be, but it sounds great. Blonde to Tomi, so this was around Panorama? Oh no, but Yeonjin's hair doesn't make sense. I don't know, they could change it up constantly. Nice! Wow. Oh wow, who was that? Who is that? I can't tell, but she looks great. Oh my god, woman, calm down. Oh my god! I don't know what it is about Sakura, and especially Unbi. Unbi looks like she's straight out of a vampire movie. My god. Ooh, main dancer moment. Oh yeah? Choreo? Also love that ending pose. Out of the three, by far this is the best. I would still place this probably below all the title tracks from Korean songs though. I don't know, just something about the Japanese songs that is just not clicking with me 100%. I think this one, if I listen to it a few more times, will definitely become one of my favorites though. I love how dramatic and sort of like operatic the instrumentation is. They have a trend so far, and I guess as a whole for their title tracks in Japan, of singing the choruses together, which at the moment is both a good and a bad thing. In this song, it really works. In the first one, it worked. But in the second one, I think it took away from the song. But I don't know, that song probably just wasn't for me. But in this one, the choreo is great. The sort of concept of like vampires is great. They all look insanely good. Chaewon is doing some crazy stuff. I don't know what Yen is up to right now, but I'm all for it. Yeah, this one was by far the best one. Hopefully they have dance practices for all of these as well, because this choreo especially, it looked very impressive, especially at the end with, I think it's tutting, with all like the angles and stuff with the hands. It was very impressive. But yeah, now we're gonna move on to our final song, the dance. I think I called it My Universe before, which is kind of like a mix up of the Coldplay BTS song and the Universe app. My bad, I do not like Coldplay. That's neither here nor there. Let's get into the final song. I think this came out after Panorama. But I might be wrong. Chaewon's hair looks the same though. Wait. Where do I know that sound from? Styling is awesome. Eunbi! Okay, Yena, I want to listen to all of that again. Actually, because Yujin's part was also good. Whatever Yena just did then, I need more of it. So far, whatever they've done with the vocals here, it is amazing. Okay, Chaewon. Okay, Eunbi needs to stop doing that. Oh, wait. First of all, we're listening to that chorus again. I think I'm gonna savor this song because I am really liking it. I think I've heard the chorus somewhere before. It was like vaguely familiar when it started, but I have no idea when or if I heard the whole song. Yeah, just like the lead, like the very start of the chorus is very familiar, but the rest I didn't recognize at all up until that point. But yeah, this part I knew somehow. Hey, Chaewon, come on. Is that Chaewon? You look great with blonde hair. I'm a little sad that Eunbi's not blonde in this one, because her look in Panorama is like iconic, but like the short bob with the dark hair reminds me of her Glitch era, very similar sort of hairstyle, and I'm a big fan. I like the rap sections here. I think definitely their strongest rap section. Got distracted. Okay, first of all, Yena, relax. What is she doing? Like, I don't think anyone else is doing that. Like, with the head going down and up. Is anyone else doing that? I mean, I guess, but like, she's going like extra, I guess, because I looked at Chaewon that time and she was also sort of doing it, but her head wasn't like as dramatic. So yeah, Yena, sneaky ace again moment. She's killing it. Oh, it looks like Narco did it as well. Okay, Eunbi. Minju is also killing it. In fact, they all are.
free now. I got you. Yeah, I got you.
And one thing I like before we get into the last chorus, whenever Nako has a center moment, she like sometimes people will go a little bit extra when they're in the center and add like a little more energy to it, and like that's a great way to go about it, don't get me wrong. But when Nako comes in the center, sometimes she just like has this like relaxed confidence about the way that she goes about it. She doesn't do a little bit extra in the choreo. She just hits it like she normally would if she wasn't in the center. And it's got this sort of like effect where it's just like, yeah, I know I'm killing it. I don't have to like try hard. I'm just gonna kill it, and then I'm gonna like that's my moment, and I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna move on. And I really like that about her. Look at that, so casual, but she's killing it. Chaewon ad-libs, I'm living for. Yeah, the only thing I didn't particularly love about that song was like the styling at the end with all the matching outfits. Like I don't hate them, but I just don't think they were necessary to the video at all. I'm gonna just listen to that again because I really enjoyed that and I paused a lot. So we're just gonna enjoy this time. This is one of my favorite songs from them. I really like the plaid outfits. All the styling there. Killer for all of them. Breathy vocals. Dude, whatever they did with Yena's makeup, she's such an it girl in this video. She's stunning. Love this drop. It's so good. I think Chaewon or maybe Eunbi's outfits are my favorite, but I'm biased. Yuri's is also great. I really like both Yena and Chaewon's raps. The like chokehold that Chaewon has me in from that moment. That part, oh my god, sorry for going back again and I'm talking a lot still, but this music video just has so much to talk about. But just the way that Eunbi, like it's such a thing that you'll see with her in her solo work, with how precise and detailed all of her hand and arm movements are, but just that part there is, it's just so her. Also, that top on her is a crime in like a good way, like a crime against me personally. Crazy how the quality looks like it drops out the video when they do that part. Like, am I crazy, or does it look like with the everything in front, like the suddenly the quality's gone to 480 when it's 1080, and like, come on. Yeah, I don't know if it's just the song or like a combination of the song and it being around the panorama era and them just being more experienced and more confident in themselves, but this song is killer. I love the chorus so much. I love and hate Chaewon in this video because she's like, every time she comes on the screen, it's like I'm being attacked. But they all killed it, of course, as usual. I don't know, maybe it's just something about this group. Even in the Buenos Aeries song, when I didn't like the music itself, I still was like captivated by the members. They're just, it's got something to do with like idol groups that come out of survival programs just being full of aces. But I think there's just a special combination in Eyes One that made them like such a killer group, and like it's kind of branched out from there to all of like their solo work and their new groups and stuff where they just have that it factor already, and sort of combining that with other members that have come out from like either like traineeships or something else, and just sort of like combining all of that into new powerful groups. And it all started with this one. It's just like incredible, and I really like this song. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought of it down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.